as you know, the federal election is coming up, and I wanted to talk to the other Gen Is out there to urge them to go out and vote, not for themselves, but for their parents. Our parents moved here from a different birth country, and they gave up everything to come here to Canada to build a new, better life for themselves and their families. And my parents are exactly the same. They came here from India, and I was born here in Canada. And growing up, I wanted them to be anything and everything that I felt a Canadian was. And I was always embarrassed when my mom wore an Indian suit, a salwar kameez, and went downtown Terrace. I thought, oh my God, everybody is going to see her, and I'm going to be pegged as an Indian girl rather than a Canadian girl. But, you know, if she hadn't instilled Canadian values in me, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. And those Canadian values meant going to work a half an hour before their shift started. My dad worked in a sawmill, which was the cornerstone of the Canadian economy for many, many decades. And my mom worked in a fishing cannery and was away from us for many, many days on end when I was growing up. So their Canadian values were showing up on time or even before time, saving their money so that they could buy a car or buy a house for their family, and making sure that they paid their taxes and they voted and did everything that is essential in building Canada and the Canadian values that we hold dear today. And so I really want to talk to the Gen Is of the world, the generation that's growing up right now. And this niqab issue that's being talked about is important for all of us, because if it's not for that woman, that could be my mom that is, you know, being ridiculed for wearing her Indian suit and being seen as un-Canadian, when she's dedicated all of her life to being an upstanding Canadian citizen. So I urge everybody to go out there, exercise their right to vote in this federal election, and tell them why you are proud to be a Canadian now and forevermore. As a Gen I think that there's a lot that we learn from our parents, and it would be great for me to be able to hear from you what Canadian values that you got from your parents. I think it's important. It's important that we band together, we support one another, and really understand how we are building this Canada together as generation immigrant. Our parents came from a different birth country, but we were born here. And we are Canada, and we will be Canada from now and forevermore. If you like what you see here on the vlog, please make sure that you subscribe to the Dear DIDI YouTube channel. Also, subscribe to reallifewomen.ca. And also leave me a comment, tweet with me. I love to follow you and have you follow me at DearDidi_KSC on Twitter as well. And like my Facebook page and tell other people as well, so that we can start being connected and continue on this journey together. Thanks.